welcome to Happy Hour.
It's another Friday.
It's another weekend. We hope you guys watched, and we just want to say thank you so much for all the views for our last video. Over 350 views. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
thank you for the comments.
Yes, the comments.
People are commenting. We love your comments. Thank you, Jojo, for your comments, and we love the show. We hope that you carry on watching our reviews. And yeah, this week we started off with a lovely beach run with Lassie and Mabusi,
More like
all
a beach walk
decked out.
Or beach
Deco. She's always this fabulous, honey.
No, I agree. She always looks fabulous, but I don't agree with the outfits.
Yeah.
So I don't understand we're having the Louis Vuitton bag and the glasses and the earrings and the makeup.
We're trying to prove that, you know, we have many Louis Vuitton bags and the Chanel earrings, honey.
It doesn't matter. I feel like she overdid it, bro.
She overdid it, but yeah, it was a nice little catch up, and her revealing how she felt so offended by Jojo,
which
saying that
I
about
agree.
her.
It was offensive, like I said last week. It was offensive of what Mabusi went through, and I'm being so children and I'm eating gay. I just felt disrespected, driving all the way to Benito to Durban. Yeah,
but I love their friendship. I think Mabusi captured it nicely when she said it. You know, they don't force it. It's just a nice friendship, and they're very nice and friendly, which I think is great. You know,
it's mellow.
It's mellow. Okay. And then you see, what's the next thing that happens?
It was with Sarusha and Jojo.
Sarusha and Jojo and the cute little puggies.
You know what, guys? I don't have a problem with animals, but I feel like if somebody is at your house and you have a dog or any other pet that you might have, well, they get somewhere else.
Far away from them.
Yeah, you can't be like, I'm talking to you, you have your pet in front of you, and you pet it, because you don't know how it feels about pets. I felt like Jojo was quite uncomfortable. And he was sitting there.
But she was just polite.
She was being polite.
Yeah.
Because we got again. But you can't do that. When someone is at your house, you assume that they love the dogs as much as you do.
One thing I found surprising, which I loved this episode, was Jojo's maturity. Of trying to squash the beef with Unonku and everything that was said about it. I'm not sure if an apology was necessary, but I'm glad that they actually approached it in that way, and she was so mature. Her to be the one to take it to the girls and be like, guys, maybe it's time for us to squash this, and let her make her own life choices, because at the end of the day we can have an opinion, but we can see that it's not landing the way we thought it was going to be, you know.
I think the whole apology part took it too far.
Yeah, it took it too far, but
I think it took it too far, because especially you say something, maybe the best thing they could have said is, I didn't mean to say it that way, but they meant exactly what they said. Yeah,
they meant what they said. It's just because of her reaction that they felt they had to offer an apology.
And then be like, I'll be your backup. I'll be your wing. That was unnecessary. I felt like the crocodile tears were not sincere. I'm sorry to say so, but I feel like there was just no need to cry. She could have just been like, you know, girlie, if you're feeling exactly they were hurt,
we apologize.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
We're trying to help.
We're just trying to help you. Not necessarily have a 20 minutes cry out and be like, if nobody has your back, I do. Because it was you and Sarusha who told the ladies to have this meeting in the first place. Now all of a sudden you like, I'm in your back and nobody has your back besides me.
You started it and you kind of feel bad, so now you want to squash it. And whatever the case is.
It's just unnecessary, but girls gonna be girls.
And another little reconciliation we tried to see there was Ula Tongo no Annie, and how she was going to help Annie do the traditional bia. First of all, kudos.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's something that you all have to learn
at some point.
It's my mom taught me a while ago, so but it was nice to see them trying. I think it was a little bit painful to watch that, don't you think?
I think no, like she went there with the she went there with an intention of teaching her something, and I think she went in the intention of saying, you know what, Gail, we're not friends or anything like that, but we're acquaintances. We meet, we're in the same group, we'll chill together. Let's try and have something that nobody else can teach you, but I can.
It was an effort. It was an olive branch. But then again, we see the little uncomfortable position where Ulatungo finally tells Annie, listen, I know what you said about the Patel thing. And obviously I like the fact that Annie was honest and said, look, I did say it. And these are my thoughts. And then when she didn't like the fact that she was confronted about something she actually said, then she throws a jab on I also want to see where you live.
Because you know what, I think in J.O. they would just leave her personal things to be personal. Like, where do you live? Who are you dating? I feel like it doesn't matter. If you want to know where I live, maybe one of the ladies should actually say, let's have lunch at your house to see.
But don't you think it's fair, Ubuti, if you're like Congo and you're saying I want to come to your house and teach you how to brew, you should also extend an invitation to your house. Because you've been to my house, I've welcomed you.
But I feel like, yes, nothing wrong with saying so, but I feel like the ladies could find a better way to say they want to go to a house besides provoking her.
Besides prying. Now I'm uncomfortable. You want to come to my house because you want to judge. You want to see.
You want to see
if
where
things
I live.
make
It's not
sense.
because you want to come to my house.
You want to calculate. You want to, count.
And investigators. I don't think anybody else understands why Ulasi keeps her house private. Okay, guys, let's not forget Ulasi was engaged to the ex-president.
And she lives with her son, who is the president's son.
Yes.
The ex-president's son.
So she can't just have people over. Because then people will know exactly where she lives. And they're not taking the fact that it's security reasons. None of them are married to men that need security. Now you joke with some security Rolex.
Yeah, before we get to the traditional events, what did you think about Ipudega Londi no Annie?
I think Annie invited Londi. I think Annie invited Londi to say, just to be like, I know what you did.
Really? I think so.
I don't think it was
I think
casual
it's still
thing.
trying to keep this whole thing, we're young, we're vibey, and we're friends before the show, so we have a friendship.
But they don't.
Comparing their friendship to Latongo and Londi's friendship, that's a little bit more genuine and sincere.
National event that Latongo hosted.
I loved it.
So what do you think about the way she invited people?
I think it's nice for her to have gotten extended personal invitations, especially to people that she felt maybe she didn't have a close relationship with. That was a good thing to do. I thought that was sweet. Obviously, we didn't see other people's invitations.
Oh, yes.
But she invited everyone. And remember, people were throwing jabs about is she going to invite everyone because of the language barrier.
I think she would have been foolish not to invite everybody now because they've had the conversation. And they felt that they were outcast and everything. So it would have been foolish for her not to invite everybody because they showed that they want to be there.
Yeah.
So on to the outfits. What did you think about the outfits? Which one did you like? Which one did you dislike?
I loved the host outfit. The first outfit, that white thing, it was very beautiful. I must say off the bat, CJ, let me say this. Annie's outfit was terrible. Annie does not respect other people's events. You don't come. You're a Zulu wife. Why are you coming in shorts?
So it's cute.
And what she was wearing, Susha was dressed better than Annie.
Much
was dressed better than Annie.
Much better.
My boots.
I loved her outfit. It looked cute.
Yeah.
The hair thing going on.
Yes, it was very nice.
Jojo's
outfit was okay. As for the Rolex, why?
But if I like Rolex myself, was Jojo. She must wear it somewhere where it's appropriate, where she doesn't feel like it's gonna get stolen, because it's so unnecessary. Because I've just invited you to my event, it's a traditional event, and then when you fucking Rolex, if I didn't Rolex, you feel unsafe.
And I liked Londi's outfit, it was also nice.
It looked nice.
Mabuzi's outfit, even though she was late,
looks very nice.
I don't know about Tobia's outfit.
I thought it was too much for being invited, knowing what kind of event it is. She's a black woman, she's a black wife. She knows exactly what to go to tell me saying don't be seen.
Exactly.
So it's unnecessary to see a dog saying that man she bandit. It was just unnecessary. I thought she showed off for that outfit, it was unnecessary.
Yeah, but it was all in all, it was a beautiful event, except for two things, which was Annie's rude exit and the girls bringing up the topic of Unoku at the table. I thought it was not the time and place. You're ruining somebody else's event. So,
and thirdly, the invite. The Sun City
yes,
invite.
the Sun City invites was just a lot. I loved how everybody was so upset. Uguti, this is another Patel thing until they realized it wasn't. Then all of a sudden it was okay.
It was cute.
Oh, girls, right?
I think Uguti, there's nothing wrong with me not being excited on the trip that she invited me to. Like, like Kong was not invited to go to a Sun City. Most people don't like Sun City. It's redundant. It's overdone.
I've never been to Sun City.
People don't like Sun City, unfortunately. And
they don't.
So it's just one of those things which she wasn't excited. Okay, maybe talk about the way she did it was just
whoa. Why was the queen there? Like, I felt like we had such a nice break from that woman. No offense, like she should have her own friends. Why was she
I feel
there?
Like
yes, she's always bringing an entourage. Like, what the hell?
Nobody else brought a plus one besides
Oh yes, and now it's gonna cause the confusion as if the queen is invited to Sun City. There wasn't a balloon for her, and I hope she's smart enough not to go because this is Annie's event.
So guys, that's it for this week.
Yes, we'll see you next
We
week.
love our ladies. We can't wait for a Sun City.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hot mess.
Hey, this will be good.
I would also like to announce that we also will be doing Ladies of Lagos.
Yes.
We're looking forward to that part.
We cannot wait.
So, but especially Lama ladies, we're not leaving them behind. Still invites.
Yes, please invite us.
Still invite you to a reunion. Click out.
Yes, so thank you guys so much again for watching our comments, our views, and our opinions. Enjoy your weekend.
Please comment.
Yes, thank you guys for commenting and happy hour.
Cheers.